Now today we're going to do something a little bit different. We've brought Jim here. He's got his flying jacket on. I should put mine on, shouldn't I? We're a matching pair. We're going to talk about shaving. I don't know why, but it seemed a good idea at the time, didn't it?
Okay.
Because we're quite aware that things are getting expensive nowadays, aren't they?
Well, that's right. You used to use the...
I used to use these disposable razors. Actually, my first razor was my granddad's Philly shave. You know the one with the 3 round?
Oh yeah.
They lasted for years. But I've been using a lot of these, and how many thousands of them would be thrown away?
I used to get the Bic. Is that a Bic?
That's Chic.
Chic. Oh no. I used to do the
Not
Bics,
Chic.
the little Bics with the one blade.
Yeah, no, this is a 2-blade, but I like it. I used to like these because it's got a little button at the back. You could push
Oh, push all
the
the
hairs out. And that's a problem, isn't it? When they get clogged up,
That's why I used to buy the one blade.
there's no clearance in the back, is there?
No. Well, when I had the pub then, I only used to shave like twice a week.
Yeah. Now we did some pricing up of these the other, not these, but the 5-blade ones, didn't we?
Yeah.
They were horrendously expensive.
I
weren't
can't remember now, but it was $20 and stuff
they? For 5 blades.
for 5 blades. Yeah.
Yeah, but was that 5 blades?
Yeah. It was the
head.
It was the handle plus
5 blades.
5 blades or 6 blades or something.
Yeah.
They all do them.
Because what the purpose of this video is to see how we can have a good cheap shave and a good cheap shave as well.
Good cheap shave.
So we can go through a little bit of the history of what we've been using, can't we?
All right, go on then.
Well, a few years ago I got one of these here. This is a brown singing and dancing razor. Look at
Is that the 3-head thing?
No, it's a foil that goes like that.
Okay, yeah.
But the problem with it was great until you wanted a new foil. You know, it's got all the tilty stuff. The foils are $70.
70.
70.
And how long do they last you?
1 year.
Okay.
And I don't shave every day.
Right.
But when the foils go on these things here,
They're useless.
oh God, you don't have no. It's like something ripping your skin off. So unfortunately, I haven't used that, and I think that's when I got to know you about razors, because I went in your bathroom and I saw that.
That's right, years ago.
Years ago, wasn't it? I saw it.
And you saw...
Which one was it you used?
It was that one years ago. That's
Yeah,
about the first one I got. I got it from a junk shop.
Right. So
And that's...
this is a. So we've got this one here. Look, you see, that's a, what do you call these, Jim?
Okay, that is a Gillette, and it's
Oh, you've written it down.
flare tip.
A flare tip.
So
But there's a what's the
60s.
What's the
It's a butterfly
a
opening.
butterfly opening?
Yeah, and it's called a flare tip because of the little flare at the bottom there.
Oh, I see.
And that turns to open it. And I think these are sort of from the 60s.
Yeah, my dad had one of them.
Yeah, they're
But like I said, the thing about this, the moral of, well, not the moral, but the story behind all this is that we've sort of gone back in time, haven't we?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I only used to shave about twice a week,
Right.
once a week. I can't use the disposables because they've got the 3 and 4, 5 blades in them, and
Right.
they get all gummed up, don't they?
That's right.
So I used to use the little single blade Bics, and then, you know, they're disposable, you chuck them away.
That's right.
And then in a junk shop I found that.
Right.
Oh,
Quite a collection there, Jim.
yeah, I know, I started collecting them. I found that in the junk shop, and then you go to the pharmacy, the chemist,
How much
and
was something like
I
that?
think I paid like $4 for that.
Exactly.
I mean, when you see these things, they're all gummed up.
Exactly.
They're not rusty, but they're
sticky,
nasty.
aren't they? Yeah.
They're sticky, they're gunchy.
They would be ideal to put in the ultrasonic cleaner.
Well,
Now we've got them.
I didn't know you then,
No,
yeah,
no,
but
that's right.
I would get these home, give them a good scrub, and then just boil the crap out of them.
But the thing is, I'm always when I first saw those, I thought, oh God, we're going to be walking around with bits of toilet paper like my dad used to do, stuck all over himself, you know, in a rush to get a shave before he went to work. But it's not like that, is it?
No, it's not. And my dad tells a story that he bought his dad a safety razor. They're called a safety razor, eh? Because he used to use a cutthroat.
Right.
My granddad used to use a cutthroat. And my dad bought him a safety razor. I said, don't use this. He said, and my granddad apparently came out of the bathroom, 10 minutes later, covered in bits of stuff, and he said, effing safety razors, there's nothing effing safe about this, because he didn't tighten it down. So if you don't tighten the thing down, the blade is straight.
It's the same with this type, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you don't nip them down,
yeah,
they get loose, and you should never cross-cut like that.
No, I wouldn't do that. But anyway, so that's $4, give it a good clean up, get it home. These are about a pack of 5 blades.
We'll go through them in a minute, because I want them to show you that Rolls razor, because that's interesting.
This is interesting, yeah. That's the handle.
Do it to this camera here, Jim.
That's the handle of the Rolls razor, and it goes in this little box. In this little...
Yeah, it's rare to get the box, isn't
tin.
it?
Now these are... What's it say? It's patented on there.
1925, 1926.
Yeah. So.
Oh, made in England.
My other granddad had one of these.
Yeah, my granddad had one.
Okay, but they would have been in the sort of 40s, 50s, right?
Yeah.
So.
It's an interesting little system, isn't it?
Yeah. So the lid comes off. Yeah. Okay. And it strops.
Yeah, one side's a strop and one side's a...
One side's a stropper, one side's a
stone, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, so basically you pull it, look, and it...
So that's how you sharpen it?
That's the sharpener.
Yeah.
And then this is the strop. So that goes that way.
Yeah, shut it up and then turn it
over. We'll take that one out. Now we've got the strop side. Yeah, and it pulls.
Yeah.
And then take that off. Put the
handle on. And you see it's got a little safety guide on it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like at the front.
Yeah, safety guide. Where is it?
Down there. There you go. It's a bit rusty, isn't it? But
it's a bit rusty.
We should put that in the bloody feed blaster. Come up lovely. Come up lovely.
Yeah, that's a better one.
Because they were nickel. I think they were nickel plated, weren't they?
Yeah, look at that. Now, Mike's going to demonstrate how it works.
Oh, I don't think so.
No way. Anyway, that's it. So I don't know. This is reusable.
That's right. That's a reusable razor.
Because I think Gillette. I read that Gillette was in the business of razor blades.
That's right.
Selling razor blades.
That's right, razor blades. They give the razors away virtually.
Yeah, the razors were pretty cheap, but the blades were...
Because when I was looking at this one's mine, well no, that one's mine, but these are from what, 1939 to 50?
Yeah, I don't know.
And I saw a picture of one of them in an original box and they were, what did I say, 26 cents, 29 cents.
Yeah, they were cheap.
They were really, really cheap.
But then they're more expensive. I mean, if there's, yeah, well look, so that's a 3-piece razor.
Yeah, maybe I should show them.
Yeah.
It's in 3 pieces. It's really simple. You can't go wrong. That's it. You know, there's nothing really to break, is there?
No. And that's the beauty of them. You can pick them up in the junk shops, as I said. They're
about $5 to $12, eh?
Yeah, they're filthy dirty. You give them a really good clean, and then I think they've started with that one. Then they go to the butterfly one.
But you can buy them new, can't you? Yep. You just told me you can get one in the
brand new one.
That's a brand new one you can get from the pharmacy. How much was that, Jim?
I think about $20. It's a Wilkinson sword one.
Wilkinson sword. There, look at that. And again, the butterfly one. But like I say, you must nip them.
You've got to be pretty tight.
You've got to be tight, yeah.
And then they go. Then the top of the line is.
And there's a German one as well, isn't there? You've got
something like that. That's a Gillette adjustable.
This is an adjustable. It's got a little ring around here, and I think what it does is it curves the blade a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a shorter handle. Is it a shorter handle?
Yeah, it's a shorter handle. It's a Gillette.
Oh no, it isn't. It's about the same one.
Yeah, they call that the Gillette Fat Boy.
All right.
That's the Fat Boy.
Weight to it, eh?
It's got some weight to it. And then this is the one I use. And that's a German one. It's called,
didn't we get that off Amazon?
We got that from Amazon. Gissen and Forstuff. It's only about $40.
Yeah, well, this stuff isn't expensive.
It's not
and
expensive.
This is the point, isn't it, Jim? Because now we can go onto the blades and really sort of get them going, because we sort of worked out how long. Well, let's go through some different blades.
Well, if you go to the pharmacy, the chemist,
yeah,
a pack of 5 blades will cost you about $5.
That's right.
Okay, that's what. But whereas,
if we go to Amazon and get these are Astras. I like these. I think these are one of the best. You can get 100 blades. What, $15?
$15.
What a difference, eh?
What a difference.
And they're all coming. They don't come with like 100 individual blades. They're all in.
And these are ones that
little packets like this.
I saw these on I think eBay or something.
Oh, they're Shaver Boys. There you are.
Shaver Boys. They were $6.95 for 100. I gave a pack of 5 to Mike. I think he chucked them.
They were horrible. Could you get away with them?
I used them. Yeah, I don't have a heavy beard. I used them, but one a day.
Right.
So one a shave.
They were made in China, weren't they?
I think, yeah.
And have you got feathers?
No, I don't have any feathers.
The feathers were made in Japan, weren't they?
Yeah, the feathers were made in Japan. I think you said the Astras were made in Russia.
I think they're Russia.
These ones, Vostok, are definitely Russian.
Yeah.
And Shaver Boy, I don't know. Yeah, I think they're.
But it's funny because, like I said, these are made in Russia, but they're actually Procter and Gamble, which is Gillette. It's marked Gillette on the packet.
I think a lot of the Gillettes and Wilkinson swords are made in India.
Are they?
I think I read that.
Because
yeah.
I think on the box here it says Procter and Gamble, UK Weybridge, Gillette. Where did I see it was made in Russia? It's really tiny letters somewhere. Hey, I'm made in Russia. Look, just there.
Okay.
So they've got different names on them. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, I personally don't see much difference between those and those.
No, that's right.
And
but it's playing around with them, isn't it? What's those derby ones? What they're like?
I like them. I think I gave you some of these. You weren't keen on these ones either.
I think it's something to do with your face and your skin and your beard, isn't it?
It's not. I shave every day, so
right. Well, maybe every 2 days.
Look, I've got this thing, so I'm only just going there and there.
Yeah,
I'm done.
But the thing is, like a packet of 100 blades, it'll easily last you a year.
Oh yeah.
Won't they? I mean, it's not a joke. It's not a joke, is it?
One of those blades I shave every day, and one of those blades lasts me 6 days.
Right.
So Sunday mornings I have my good.
I have 2 shaves out of 1 blade, but I don't shave every day because I'm down here. Nobody sees me, and of course we don't throw anything away because I've got this little tin I knocked up, and I put my used blades in there, and then when that's full, that goes in the scrap.
Yeah.
Instead of throwing them in a landfill.
Well, that's it.
That's where we're all environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
But the next thing is, what do we do for shaving soap or shaving creams?
Okay. Well,
what did we find that was a good one?
The first one I had, and I think I got one for you, was the puck, a shaving puck.
Right.
And it was a solid puck of Proraso.
Right.
And it was in a little tub, wasn't it?
Yeah, so what you do is you get your brush, a bit of water in your little cup. Now that was really cheap, that was like $15, that little support there, and it's really handy because it dries your brush out really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, you soak your brush first, and then with your puck of soap you
make a lather,
and then you can continue lathering in your little mug there, your little cup, and then waff it up.
But now we've found this.
We're onto tubes. We like tubes.
The tubes are best. These are absolutely brilliant. None of that fannying about making in cups. All you do is get
a little peanut size,
that on your cheek like that. Rough it up, puff it up, and buff it up. And it's amazing how nice and smooth that is. It smells great. Yeah. And we've got like sandalwood one. We've got a sensitive skin one. But wait a minute, what was that one that you gave us and it was stunk to high heaven? What was that one? I
can't remember. It's a Turkish one.
Yes.
Astro or something.
Oh.
It's a solid puck.
Right.
And you rub the puck
That's right. It's like a tube, wasn't it?
Yeah, a tube of a solid piece of soap. You rub it on your face and then
but it
fluff it up with the brush there. But it's really soapy.
Yeah,
it's
I didn't like it. I couldn't stand the smell of it.
Gina at home, I got 12 of them off of Amazon. They're really cheap. They're like $2 each. And I don't even know where they are. She's hidden them down in the basement somewhere.
I had to shut the bathroom door because I couldn't bear the smell of them.
They really smell, but it's a really good soap. It's very good soap.
But these here, one tube of that'll last you a year.
Oh yeah.
That'll last you a year without any. Because when I first started with this, I had a great big tube like a bloody great worm, and I was putting it on, and I thought, oh Christ Almighty, you couldn't see anything.
But what you could do, you could put a little bit of that on your brush, and then you can
lather it up in there.
Lather it up. That's the word I'm looking for. Lather it up in the.
But I found out just straight on your skin and lather it goes like crazy. It's really good.
That's all right.
But like I said, for cost effectiveness, it's brilliant.
Well,
this old system.
Yeah, I'm using one blade a week.
Right.
So I'm using 52 blades a year.
Exactly. So that lasts you 2 years.
Me 2 years. That's $15 for 2 years of shaving.
But what I found out with these razors, if you really want to have a good shave next day, so really wash it well.
Yeah.
Because it gets clogged with soap and.
You're supposed to, after every shave, wash it and dry it.
Yeah. But I usually leave the blade in.
Okay, no, you take the blade out.
Yeah, I usually leave the blade in and rinse it under the tap really well, just back it off.
Yeah.
But I don't fasten it down, I put it back on the stand and leave it to dry.
It says on these blades, don't dry them. Don't try to dry them. I imagine that's for safety,
Cut yourself to ribbons.
But I put it on a towel and just dab, and that's it. And I leave it.
My granddad used to get my dad's old blades and sharpen them up. Well, I think that was a wartime thing, because when they didn't have anything.
I suppose so, yeah.
And it's another one he'd get used to do. He used to, his false teeth, he used to wash them in domestos.
Domestos,
Can you imagine it? No wonder it was all grimacy. But anyway, that's a little thing about shaving, how much you can save.
Yeah. And that's right, you save a lot of money. I mean,
how much was this one? That one was about...
they're $8.99.
$8.99, so $8.99 plus 15.
Yeah, and you got a year, year and a half.
So it's 9, what's that? And then plus a razor, 20 bucks or so, you've got a year's shaving.
Over a year's worth of shaving, yeah.
Easy, and you're not throwing anything away.
No, you're not throwing anything away. And yeah, these, I mean, as I say, these come out of charity shops or antique shops. Even at antique shops, they don't charge. I think they charge you $20 at an antique shop.
Yeah.
This is the same as Mike's one,
right?
Except that's made in Canada.
Right. That mine was made in UK, wasn't it?
Yours
mine was made in England.
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have made sort of millions of these things.
Millions and millions.
But like I said, Jim, I was sceptical at first. I thought, you're never going to get a good shave of that bloody old antiquated thing. That's why you need 5 razor blades in them. Yeah. But you don't really, do you?
No, and I was telling you yesterday, I read somewhere that with these, where is that little plastic one you had?
It's here.
Those blades, how many blades are in there?
Well, there's 2 in that one.
Okay, so when you shave, so every time you shave, apparently, you take a tiny little layer of skin off of. So if you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, that's one blade 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's right.
And if you've got a 5-blader or a 4-blader.
Well, I think that's why those shaving creams are nice rather than using a soap, because they are they're good for your skin.
Exfoliate.
They do exfoliate, and like I said, and they smell good, don't they? You could be beating the women off with a stick with feces.
Well, you're not into it, but
I'm not into aftershave either. Are you?
I've got a little bit of aftershave, but Proraso, they do. I'll bring it down to you. There's a tub, a little glass tub, and it's a pre-shave.
All right.
Put a little bit of cream on,
right?
And apparently that softens up your beard. Then you put on that.
Right.
Have a shave, and then afterwards there's a balm, BALM.
Yeah.
And you put that on. That doesn't smell.
All right.
And Parasso, the brand, we're not trying to sell Parasso, by the way.
No, we don't. We don't get anything from these companies, do we? We get nothing.
No, but Parasso, they do the balm as well for that flavour, and this flavour, and this flavour. You know.
When did I get that? Those there, I got those. I got them thinking. I
think you got them from Amazon.
I got them from Amazon, but I think I got them like October, didn't I?
Something like that, yeah. And
that's I've used hardly any at all.
Yeah, well, I just bought 2 of those from what's the discount store in Sherbrooke there, and they were like $7 each.
Yeah. No, I got mine. I just got mine off Amazon because they had all 3, and I thought I'll get 3 because I thought I'm going to get through that like nobody's business, and it's really economical. And you know, like I said, you can be economical to a point, can't you?
No, but it's kind of fun. It's something you have to do, and I was never into shaving ever. Hated it.
No.
Twice a week, I said.
And I suppose it could apply to ladies as well for doing their legs.
Look, that is a lady's razor.
Is it?
That is a lady's razor. See, it was blue.
It's got stars on it.
Got little stars. It was blue.
I think
they do a green one and a pink one. It's a Gillette.
What's the difference apart from the handle?
There's no difference. You can use it. I've used it.
Do you do your legs with it?
I did my private parts with it.
Too much information, Jim.
No, I mean, no. It's a razor. It's the
Is
same
that
thing.
why it's a longer handle? Considering ladies have dainty
I suppose
fingers.
you can get down to your legs.
I suppose so, yeah. Well, that's right. And chaffing some of the hairs of women.
I don't know. But yeah, that's a lady's razor.
Machete.
And
well, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A bit of difference, wasn't it?
I think it's
it's not all
cost effective, and I actually think it's fun. I mean, I used to use one of these razors, a different one every day. I've got down to one I like, and that's it. I don't use these now. But every morning I say, I'll have a go with the what's this one? That's
sandalwood. Sandalwood, yeah.
I'll try the sandalwood, or the next day I'll try the eucalyptus one.
Yeah, no, that's it.
And I've got.
There's so many different permutations of stuff in it, but you still do get a good shave, don't you?
You get a really good shave, and I feel.
I'd never buy them bloody big thing, no.
A gentleman must be well groomed, as you know, as viewers, as you know, Lord,
as we know,
Lord Michael of Wesson here is always perfectly well groomed.
Well, I realise sometimes when you do videos, you look a right scruffy tatty over.
Well, not you.
No, that's right. But it's I don't know. I think it's a good bit of fun. Something you've got to do every day, like you say.
Yeah, you got to do it. So have some fun doing it. And we found a cheap way to do it.
That's right. I mean, if we found a cheap way of doing it, it was a real eye opener for me.
Yeah.
To go back to that type of thing, because I thought these twin blade things are going to be the best thing since sliced bread. And I don't think they are. I think they're a waste of money. Considering you have 2 shaves out and then bin them.
Yeah, that's right. And you're binning all of that plastic and everything.
Exactly. Can you imagine how many millions of blades are used every day? Yeah. Millions. Yeah. Every day. Yeah. Shocking, isn't it?
I think it's a good little sort of a hobby. Made a hobby out of shaving.
Yeah, because it is a bit of a chore, isn't it?
It is a chore. It's boring, and but as I say,
it's surprising when you get a new blade in, you go, and you're done in next to no time. But that's why I only have 2 shaves out with blade. Some people, go wild.
Well, I find the first one is a bit fierce. The second shave is okay, and then gradually down the week it gets easier to shave it.
That must be wearing it in.
Yeah, wearing it in. That's right. And then Sunday I have my special shave, and
all right. Do you use hot towels?
No, I don't do hot towel. Oh, I've got a shaving scuttle. You haven't got a shaving scuttle, have you?
A shaving what?
Scuttle.
What's that?
It's a little. I've got a metal one, and I've got some in pottery, and it's a shaving mug. Oh! You put your brush inside in the water to soak the brush. Yeah. On the top, it's got a little bowl. You put your soap on there.
I know what you mean. I didn't know what they were called.
The hot water, the steam from the hot water sort of seeps up through the holes in the top of the mug, softens the soap, and then you lather up the soap and it keeps it warm.
Because when we were watching videos, they don't have some guys don't have funny about it, don't they?
Well, yeah.
You know what were you telling me the other day about the guy saying you shouldn't put too much water on your brush? Because you said you soak it only so far.
Oh, well, no, these, yeah, okay, brushes, right? These are the Wilkinson sword brushes.
That's a good one.
They're like $6 or $7. And they last forever. And you soak it.
Yeah.
And the good ones, the good brushes are badger hair brushes.
Yeah.
But if you soak it over the brush there, then the water will get in and loosen the glue.
Right.
And they'll fall apart. Well, these things...
But I think the more you use them, the softer they get, don't they?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I've had one of these for like 10 years.
Yeah, no, they last forever.
And yeah, the professional shavers, there are sort of professional shavers out there doing YouTube videos, they poo-poo these things. But...
they work, don't they?
They work. And yeah, I soak mine every morning, and it's the same one for 10 years.
There you go. So it's long lasting, isn't it? It's almost like the Land Rover of shaving equipment. You know, this would be the equivalent of an old Series 1 Land Rover.
It would be, because look, that one you've sort of worn off the was that nickel plate or?
This is it'll be nickel. You
so you're down to the brass.
Gone down to the brass. It's that old.
Yeah.
But it still works, eh? I mean, you can throw them about and knock them around and stuff.
You can.
Like that. It still work. I wouldn't go back to electric shaving again.
No, I don't think so.
Not at that price.
I wouldn't go back to disposable razors again either.
No.
I mean,
that's right.
and the other thing is, if you're into it, not that, but your side, your burns here, right? You want a straight line. With that, you can get a nice straight line. You can see it where it is, but with the 5 blades,
you don't know where
do you start?
It sort of trims it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I never appreciated that. I've never been able to grow anything here.
Neither have I.
Look, a right twonk.
Anyway,
we'll wrap that up. That was good. That was just a bit of an impromptu thing, wasn't it, for Sunday afternoon?
Yeah, well, it was fun. I'll show off my little razor collection. You're the
that's right. And then
first time I've ever done that.
We'll somehow stick this video together and put it out this weekend, next weekend.
All right, very good.
Right, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.